B. Simone speaks on keeping hopes of finding a husband after the passing of NFL lineman Chris Smith.
Do I visit Ohio often? Hell to the no. No.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
It's like, ooh, wait. You know when you just think of your man? I just thought of my man. I don't even know who it is, but it just gave me goosebumps. I wish I could see my arm goosebumping. Chills. A fine, chocolate, tall, in shape, confident, boss, God-fearing, knows the word, knows God for himself. He has a relationship with Jesus. He knows how to cultivate the presence of God in any room he walks into. A man that is in love with God. Ooh, wee! I have chills. A man that can talk to you about God. A man that is in love with God. A man that when you're crying, he's not just about to say, oh, it's going to be all right. It's all right. I got you, baby. Check your account. He's going to say, bow your head and close your eyes and cover you in prayer. A man that can cover you. A man that can cover you with the word of God. Ooh, baby, let me tell you. I know you ain't supposed to have sex before marriage, but that right there, you be like, ooh, you love God. You are so fucking fine. Like, what's up? What you trying to do tonight? You trying to pray or? But it's like, I still want him to be a little hood, you know? Like a man that love God, but he done been through some shit. A man that loves the Lord, that is working on his relationship with God, not perfect by any means, because I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for a desire. A man that has a desire to grow. A man that has a desire to be better. A man that has a desire to know God for himself. A true desire, meaning you're working towards that in your daily practices. I'm not looking for a perfect man by any means, because I can grow with you as long as I see that desire in your heart, wanting to be better, wanting to heal, evolve, and grow. Because that's the journey I'm on. I just want to be better. I cannot be stagnant. I can't be stagnant financially. I can't. 7 years ago when I moved to Atlanta, I didn't have a bed. I was in a 2-bedroom apartment in the hood with one of my best friends. Then I moved to another apartment, a little bit out the hood, and I got me a bed. Then I moved to another apartment with her, a little bit better, closer to the city. Then we went our separate ways. It was time for me to get my own place. Then I got a high rise in Buckhead. Still didn't own shit. Then now I'm in my own condo. I own it. Every year I grew. I don't only want to do that financially. I don't only want to do that materialistically. I want to do that spiritually. I want to do that mentally. I want to do that emotionally. I want to grow. And if my partner doesn't want that and they're just stagnant, oh, I'm okay with the all-American dream, the white picket fence and the house and the dog and the 2 kids and this is fine. We can make this amount of money for the rest. I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. If you're comfortable, that's fine. That's not for me. That's not for me. It's not for me. In each chapter of my life, I had to trust God to get me to the next chapter. And the journey was the most beautiful part about it, because throughout that journey, I learned so much about myself, and I learned so much about my creator, and I learned so much about trusting my maker. I learned so much about trusting God. I learned so much about faith. I learned so much about manifestation through Jesus Christ. I learned so much of how God made us in his image, and anything that we desire, we can have. I learned about that, desiring and wanting more. And every single level I get to, it's always going to be what's next. Always. For me. I'm not saying that has to be for you. I'm saying for me. I done got this high rise in Atlanta. Bought my first piece of property. They've been working on the damn renovations for over a year. I'm so sick of this shit. Working on the renovations for over a year. By the time they get these renovations done, I'm going to be working on my compound. Me and Megan are building a compound. We're looking for land right now. We're looking for land in Atlanta to build a compound so we can have everything we need, want, and desire on our land. But that's the next level. You know what I'm saying? So that's for me though. I'm not saying that's what everybody desires. I'm not saying that's what everybody wants. But for me. The link is in my bio. Ooh, this compound, y'all. Baby. No, we're building. I'll tell y'all more details on Close Friends. But we're looking for land. Hella acres. To build this compound. Not just for us, but for our families. Massive. When I say it's not just like, oh, they live in a mansion together. Massive space. We're talking about millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of construction and land so that, okay, when I get married, we can still live there. I have some kids, we could still live there and have our own space. Megan, you and your family in the west wing, me and my family in the north wing, the south wing. The pool is in the east wing. The movie theater is in the, it's like every single thing we could ever want or desire is on this land. It's on this compound. No, for sure, estates, literally. From our production company to being able to film there. Just everything on this land. That is the ultimate goal. And we're 33. We would love for it to be finalized by the time we're 35. So spend less than a year looking for land. The next 6 months looking for land. And then a year and a half building. What if your potential husband does not want to be a part of your compound? Are you spiritually going to allow your man to lead? Serious question. If my man has a relationship with God and God tells him something, we'll go with that. As long as he has a relationship with God and he says God said, and he's not making decisions based off his flesh, if God is leading him, I'll let him lead me. What do I post to my close friends? You got to join and see. I'm getting engaged next year. I believe it. I know I'm going to meet my husband this year. And if I've already met him, I feel like I'm going to be around him more this year. The membership is monthly. It's monthly because every single month we do a webinar for you guys. We do a private Zoom link for you guys. Every single month I'm trying to do a book. This month's book is Healing the Soul of a Woman by Joyce Meyer. We're reading that together in Close Friends. So yeah. All right, you guys. I love y'all. Join my close friends. And I will see y'all on my stories. Thank y'all for being here. Click the link in my bio to join. Love you guys.
Thanks for tuning in to 9 Mag TV.